Okay, so this is my first time doing this. Finally, can't believe I'm actually doing it. Let's review the June 12th, 2023 edition of Raw. So we start off the night pretty well with Rhea Ripley making her entrance and being presented the brand new Women's World Championship. I thought that was pretty cool. Apparently, they're continuing the lineage of the SmackDown Women's Championship. Uh, this is probably a good thing since there have been too many new belts introduced lately, so it's maybe a good idea to continue some of the lineages of the old one just so that the belts have the prestige. The new belts. Dominic Mysterio's heat from the crowd continues to amaze me. I don't think there's anyone in wrestling right now who can generate the heat that he does. It was a pretty good fast paced introduction to Raw. Then Cody Rhodes came out. I think they're teasing that we all definitely know they're going to do Cody versus Brock 3 at SummerSlam. Money in the Bank's more of a filler pay-per-view. So I would not be surprised if Brock showed up, attacked Cody at Money in the Bank, maybe even allowed Dominic Mysterio to get a fluke victory over him. And of course, Dominic Mysterio getting a cheap shot on Cody Rhodes after The Miz interfered and attacked Cody. This builds up to their match as well. So then we got Cody versus The Miz. Cody won, a good way to open off Raw. Then Becky Lynch came out to cut a promo. Now, I thought Zoe Stark did pretty well in her promo. She looked convincing, like she really meant what she was talking about. I thought that was good heel work. So then Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green interrupted. Becky and Chelsea Green then had a match, which Becky won, of course. Then we got a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Damian Priest versus Matt Riddle. I thought this was a pretty good match, a lot of good spots. The last spot to end the match was pretty amazing. Riddle jumping off the middle rope and then Damian Priest catching him and doing a Razor's Edge. That was a pretty good way to end the match. Imperium then came out to take their revenge on Matt Riddle for injuring Giovanni Vinci from the week before. They beat him up. We then got Ricochet versus Bronson Reed. Shinsuke Nakamura came out during the match. This is because Reed attacked both Ricochet and Nakamura last week. During the match, Reed threw Ricochet into Nakamura, which irated him, and then he interfered, attacked Reed, and allowed Reed to win by DQ. Of course, the best part of this match was what happened after the match, where both Nakamura and Ricochet did a double suplex off the top rope and brought Reed down. The crowd was chanting "Holy shit" after that. We even got a backstage segment where Ricochet and Nakamura were angry at each other, or rather Ricochet was. It looks like they're building up to a mid-card feud between these two. Perhaps after Money in the Bank, these two might have some. I could see them having some nice classic matches on Raw. That would be really good. Two talented wrestlers. Finn Balor then came out to cut a promo, and the crowd was so electric during this segment. They were just singing non-stop while both Balor and later Rollins were cutting their promos. This feud really has been 7 years in the making because everything Finn Balor said was true. He did win the Universal title. He did get injured, and he was out for a really long time after that. Of course, later on, Seth Rollins cut a promo backstage where he made another open challenge for next week. So we'll see who answers that. Probably Braun Breaker. Shayna Baszler versus Raquel Rodriguez was next. Baszler won. Nothing special there. Got a short video package about the late great Iron Sheik. And then we had a Chad Gable versus Eric match. The highlight of the match was probably Maxine doing an arm drag to Sarah Logan on the outside. And then, of course, Chad Gable did a nice sunset flip to pin Eric and win the match. Nice short match there. Finally, the main event, KO and Sami Zayn versus Imperium for the undisputed tag team titles. This match is, of course, made because earlier, shortly after the uh, Imperium beating down Riddle post match drama, Imperium came backstage. They had an interaction with KO and Zayn, and then Adam Pearce booked this tag title match. Riddle came out during the match and got into Gunther's face, so it looks like they're definitely building for a match between these two for the IC title, probably at Money in the Bank. But of course, Sami Zayn pinned Ludwig Kaiser, and KO and Zayn retained their titles again. So overall, it was a fun Raw. I would say it's maybe 4 out of 5. A decent Raw in the build up to a premium live event. Nothing too major from this Raw, nothing too special, but you can't have every Raw be that intensely amazing. Some Raws just need to be a nice filler.